loves, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, I'm Subrena. I create hair care, beauty, and lifestyle content. If any of that interests you, or if you like today's video, definitely subscribe before you leave. If you are not new to this but you are true to this, welcome back for another video. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. So today we are here with a makeup tutorial video. So not a whole bunch. It ain't like a lot of y'all or nothing. But a handful of y'all have been complimenting me on my makeup, and a few guys have asked for me to do a makeup routine. So, you know, lately your girl's been investing in, you know, higher end makeup products and trying out different techniques, and I feel like I finally landed on what works for me and what gives me my best, you know, makeup look at the end of the day. So whatever tips and tricks I have, I will give you guys in this video. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and let's go. Hey guys, okay, so we are here, fresh face and all. I am starting out with cleansed face, also moisturized face. I have oily skin. Just as you know, you gotta say that up front. So some of the products that I use, it will make more sense. I do have oily skin, but the skincare that I've been using has been really good to your girl. Like, my skin has been super clear. My pores don't really get... Why am I talking about skincare? Do y'all want a skincare video? All I'm saying is skincare is the first step to a flawless makeup routine, okay? I know y'all have heard that so many times, and it's very true. But either way, your girl's skin's been good to her. It doesn't really get like super oily anymore because of the products that I've been using. Real quick though, I'm gonna put on this little headband to keep my hair out of my way. Boom. Hair's out the way now, and my camera keeps going in and out, and you better not play me because I'm trying to do this for y'all. So it's coming up on fall, so it's not super hot right now, but when it is hot, I typically go for a mattifying primer. But now that it's cooler, I don't necessarily need a mattifying primer. So now I'm more focused on just like having a really smooth base. So the primer that I'm using is the Cover FX Blurring Primer. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I feel like this is probably expired. I done had this for so long. But I still use it because it still works. And I do actually go under I go over everywhere with this primer. Like, truly. And if you have issues with under your eyes creasing and stuff, I would definitely say go under your eyes with this because it helps. Like, it literally just gives it a very smooth surface. And as you can see, it kind of has like, yeah, like a white cast to it, but it don't matter. So the current foundation that I'm using and I'm obsessed with is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and I am in the shade Namibia. It's deep 4. Like, this is my new favorite foundation, and I feel like honestly since I switched to this foundation and a few other things, that's when y'all actually started noticing a girl's, you know, makeup. It, like, honestly, it was truly when I switched to this and a few other things, I started getting the compliments on my makeup on here. I was like, okay, I'm doing something? Okay. I put way too much on my forehead, don't even know why. Something I've been doing when I do my makeup, I always have a paper towel with me to take off excess product. Okay, so now is when I go in with my brows, and I go in with my Mercier translucent powder. This is in the shade translucent. I really do want to get the honey, but I'm so mad because literally, like, as soon as I opened this, like, I had bought it for a while, but as soon as I actually like peeled it open, threw away the box, they came out with the honey shade. I was like, y'all tried it. I used this to I go over my brows with it, and I feel like it just sets the base. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like a step I cannot not do. Like, I have to set my brows first with the powder. I feel like, I guess it just makes it stick better, and it just makes sure it seeps up any like product or oil that's in the brow area. So when it comes to a brow pencil, I'm not particular. I'm more particular about the shade more than the brow pencil itself, and I like a good deep brownish black shade because, you know, your girl is chocolate. This one is from the beauty supply store, you guys, in Deep Espresso. And so I do, my brows are previously like micro shaded from like a couple years ago, going on 3 years now. So yeah, I just perfect the shape and fill in any spots that needs to be filled in. Okay, so to clean up my brows, I go in with this MAC concealer. This is in the shade NW45. It's their Studio Finish concealer, and I use this to clean up my brows. So brows are done for now. There's one more step, but I do that towards the end. Now we're gonna go in and highlight, and I'm currently using the Fenty Beauty Concealer. I absolutely love this. It's the Pro Filt'r Concealer. I am in the shade well, I'm not in the shade 400. I use the shade 400 to highlight. You guys are like to the side, and I'm trying to look in the mirror. Okay, perfect. Okay, I had you guys like off to the side, don't know why. I'm going in with my beauty blender. It's a little dirty, don't judge it. This is mainly when this comes in, is to take out the excess. I concentrate most of the coverage like right under my eye. And then when it starts to get out to the outer corner, that's where I worry, like not worry. This is when I start like focusing on blending it out with my foundation. So there's no like harsh lines or anything. And I do like to bring it down where my cupid goes. It is around here. And I'm careful with it on the nose because I basically kind of start to contour my nose. I love this. Like, Grandma did such a good job on her makeup line. Like quality products. And after I'm done with my highlight, whatever is left on my beauty blender, I will typically go over my lids with that to make everything like more cohesive in that area. Okay, so now that we are done with that, we're gonna set the highlight. My brush in it, tap it off, and then I go in the cap and like really like basically like push it into the brush, and then I top off the excess, and then I set my under eye. So I'm not a baker. I don't pile like a whole bunch of powder on my face. It's looking real honey. I think I mixed this. I can't remember. To give it a little bit more tint. I did mix this, I think, with the Ben Nye Topaz powder, because I've had that like in my collection forever, and I'm so happy I still have it because it comes in clutch. So yeah, so this isn't like the translucent just by itself, just so you guys know. But go get the honey, because that's basically what I did. I made my own honey shade. Alright, so now we need to bring back some color and all of that back in our face. So as you can see, I did not do a liquid or cream contour. I'm more of a powder contour girl. And the one that I use, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour, and this is in the shade Carob. Love this. I have other contour palettes and I'll use them from time to time, but this is the one I always come back to. You gotta find the cheeks. And I do this like with a very light hand, you guys. And then I bring it up into like my hairline area. And then once I get up here, I kind of do like the patting motion rather than like trying to do like a whole harsh line, because I just feel like it goes on better, it blends better. I hold the end of the brush, so make sure that I'm using a light hand when I actually apply it. And I do use this same shade to contour my nose. And I love this brush. It's from Vintage Cosmetic Company. This is a shadow brush, but if you guys can see it, it's like it's It's like a tapered angled brush, but it's just so fluffy, and it's the perfect nose contour brush. Like perfect. Like fits right in the crease. So easy to make your line. And even though it's like a dense brush, it doesn't hold like too much product. And then I like it's fluffy because then I just turn it on the side and I will blend this out so it's not a super harsh line, and it gives like a true like shadow effect. So yeah, like when I say favorite brush for nose contour, this is the only thing I use to contour my nose, only brush. I'm gonna go in with bronzer. So this bronzer changed my life, and I feel like my makeup game was really missing this because the bronzers I was using, I feel like the coverage, like the color just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Like it wasn't showing up on me, and I'm like, yo, I know I'm chocolate, but I ain't that dark. Why are you not showing? Because it just, the quality just wasn't there. The pigment wasn't there. But Fenty Beauty, she gave me my whole life. So this is the Sun Stalk'r bronzer, and this is in the shade Mocha Mami. This is not the darkest. It's very red, as you can see, but so it is very red, but I love how it shows up on me. This isn't the darkest shade. I think she has one more that's darker. And I tap this too. I don't load it on. I don't like rub it. I kind of tap it because again, this is very, very pigmented. And this I do not rub like how I did my contour. This I pat on as well. Look, like the warmness, just everything. Like I feel like when I do my makeup and I do my bronzer, I literally feel like this is what brings the whole thing together. So I go like under my chin with whatever's left over on the brush. I don't necessarily like put any on, but I just go under. And when I'm feeling fancy, when I want to do something with the eyes, usually if it's like an everyday thing, I'm just going out, like I won't do it. But if I just want to feel a little fancy, then I go in with a eyeshadow brush and I will put this like in the crease of my eyes. Give my eyes a little bit of depth, a little character, a little something, you know, a little something, not too much, but a little something. To set the rest of my face, I use the SEPHORA, and this is their Microsmooth powder. I am in the shade Deep. I think this is like their darkest shade if I remember correctly, because if they had a darker shade I feel like I would have went a little bit darker. But so I use this big fluffy, I think this is a powder brush. I actually tap it on the side first and I like kind of pack it on, because you're gonna see what happens, because I use this to clean up that line and give it like a more cut. See how it just like cleans that up? Then I'll go in and set the rest of my face. Like after I already like unpacked all the product, that's when I go over everywhere else and it just brings the whole thing in. I'm gonna do like everything as if I was really doing my makeup, but this is optional. I don't do this all the time. This is okay, so I just got this. I actually got this in my BoxyCharm. I had another NARS blush, but the thing broke, and since I got this one I kind of tossed it. This is in the shade Orgasm, and this is like so old. Like this was a fave, like I feel like when YouTube just popped off, like people were raving about this. Yeah, so I have this really big light fluffy brush. I'm gonna fan some of that off because I went a little bit too crazy. One thing I do love about the NARS blush is that they do have like a built-in highlighter, and it just like makes it look like it's coming out of your skin. Yeah, so I'm saying sometimes I use blush, sometimes I don't. It's not necessarily like an everyday thing, but it's there. And my go-to highlighter for the moment is the Maybelline. Okay, so my camera just stopped recording. But my go-to highlighter for the moment is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. And like, if you can see it. So this is in the shade Molten Gold or Fondue. Why do they have two names? I have no idea. I'm using a fan brush and I tap. One thing that has helped me in my makeup game is tapping. I'm telling you, tap. You don't need to be all, just tap. And I just, look at that. When I say I love this stuff. You don't need a lot or anything. And I will typically go like over my temples with it too, whatever is on there, because it's just like So now we're gonna do the nose highlight, because that's very important. Very important. The nose highlight is important. Didn't break, it's safe. It's safe. That's like the worst feeling when you drop makeup and it's the worst. So we're gonna do a little dot on the nose. And then I go back in my hand and I tap it and like blends it in more so it's not like so pop. Is that it for the face? Yep. Alright, so now we're gonna set this real quick before we do the rest. The reason why I don't use mattifying primers anymore is because my foundation is matte and my setting spray is matte. So this is like my travel size one. It's so rinky dinky and dirty, but this is the NYX matte finish setting spray. Love this stuff. Been using it for like a couple years now. I have this, you guys. I'm telling you, you need this. I love this thing. But I love it for two reasons, because it helps dry faster and because like I can protect my hair line and stuff like when I'm spraying it. So I got this from the Dollar Tree, y'all. I was like, girl. Yes, I did. So let's go ahead and set this face real quick. I'm being so extra right now. We're gonna go ahead and finish up the brows. So for the brows, I go in with this mascara. Typically I do like a brow gel, but I ran out and I don't actually like this mascara to apply to my lashes, but I love the brush. So I use this mascara. This is the Maybelline Illegal Length mascara, but I just love it for the brush because it's like a true like tiny like comb. Like it's not a thick bristle. So I use this to actually like comb out my hairs so it can be like actually hair-like strokes where like the hair can pop through to give it more of like real brow, you know, like a real brow look. So yeah, like it makes the hair pop out. Okay, so for everyday wear, if I'm just going out somewhere really quick little brunch, yada yada, it's nothing super crazy. I just do mascara. If it's like nighttime or if it's just one of those things where I know I'm gonna be taking pictures and I just wanna look real bomb, I'll do lashes. I don't feel like doing lashes today in this video. I don't. I'm gonna line my waterline. On a regular day though, when I just want my lashes to pop, I'm using the Tarte Maneater mascara. This is actually like really good. Like I really love this mascara. Like truly. Next up for the final step, it's the lips. So for the lips, I am typically a matte chestnut girl, but I just have not been back to matte to re-up, so I will literally just grab a brown liner from anywhere. I have like so many from different companies. This one is from NYX. This is their Club Hopper. And yeah, like I'm always doing a brown liner. This one kind of has like a purpley tint, which I like. A plummy, like a plum brown. I haven't used this one in a while. Actually, I forgot how pretty this one was. So this is from NYX and it's their Butter Gloss. This is in Cinnamon Roll. I think it's so pretty. So pretty. And it's like a pinky nude. And it honestly pairs well with like any brown liner. Oh, so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Take you guys out a bit. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look, you guys. I have to like finish my hair. Like this actually isn't like all the way down. I have to put on this styler to like get all these flyaways going. But yeah, this is the finished makeup look. Hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Hopefully it's not too long the way I edited it, but you guys have asked and I wanted to make sure I came on here and give you guys a very detailed, you know, makeup thing. But this is my makeup look. Absolutely love it. I think it's so pretty. I like love all the products that I use. As you can see, I use a combination of high-end and drugstore products. Like whatever works for you, you do that. But I do also think like technique and application plays a huge role in your makeup application to get that flawless look and a really good primer as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial or this look, this video, whatever. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you did. If you have not subscribed already, please subscribe. If you have any video requests, definitely leave them down below. Thank you again so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, loves.